We welcome you this Thursday evening as we get set for some exciting NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. And of course, Chet Holmgren. This is first game in his new Dallas Mavericks uniform.
And as you were mentioning, I mean, that trade has this team buzzing. You can see it in the warm-up line, how loose and confident they look now with him on that roster.
And we've got a good one on tap tonight between a couple of teams, Greg, who can really shoot the three ball. Some of your thoughts coming into this one.
Well, when you have teams like this, it's about guarding that perimeter. If you don't, they're going to rain on you the entirety of the game. So this might be one of those games that comes down to who has the ball last.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. Thibault on the wing. Henderson looking it over. Thompson outside. The three. Rockets with the rebound. Right side, Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Jones. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
Left side, Jones. Cans it from downtown. Jones has got the first 3 points tonight for the Rockets.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Oh, my.
Nice finish.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big three of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Oh, nice slam by Holmgren. Love seeing him finish with force like that.
Now Williams. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Here's Giannis. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Henderson left side. To the middle. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. To the paint. Here's Smith. And then Smith with the dunk.
Forget about those three-point shots. Jabari dunked. Yeah, they're just a little bit easier.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Holmgren wide open. Again, the Mavericks score.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now, here is Smith. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Got a piece of it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
For three, Smith. Johnson with the rebound. The Mavericks trailing. To the wing right side. Here's Holmgren. Back to Thibault. Dallas moving it around. And here is Holmgren. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Good on the shot.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him, he's going to try to bully you.
Here's Holmgren. Antetokounmpo making his last shot. That one goes in. Holmgren's got 8.
He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
Back to Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And, guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Holmgren.
Oh, Giannis getting the defender to bite. That's a patient move, earning himself a trip to the line.
And both free throws good for Giannis. And the Mavericks with possession. They trail by 1. .35 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Kicks it out to Johnson. This one for 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. It's rebounded by Dallas. Henderson right side. Holmgren in the corner. There's the pick. Pass to Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Well, you love to see that. Holmgren keeping his eyes up and his options open.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. It's Dallas. They lead by 4. And the second. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
They're just out-hustling them on the boards, punishing them for refusing to box them out accordingly.
Oh, nice use of the pick and roll. Edwards loves involving himself in those sets.
Screen by Siakam. Houston with a new 14. Nevitt And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Inside. The kick out to Walker. Pass to Nevitt. Mavericks with the rebound. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. And we've heard defensive-minded players, Greg, say, man, everything is a foul nowadays. You can't even touch the guy. You can't defend. Do they have a point?
It's getting tough, isn't it? I mean, you can't use your hands. You have to be set. It's almost like they want defenders to be traffic cones.
Wallace with the ball. Still scoreless. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, G.A.?
Thank you, Kevin. Giannis Antetokounmpo remains so consistent. He said, I want to get to the position that my game is boring. People don't talk about it because I do it every single night, but I don't get bored. The greats, the best players, never get bored. They always give their best every given night, and that's my mindset. Kevin?
Oh, D.A., I love it. Thank you so much for the report. Now a timeout called by Houston. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of the game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Dallas leading by 6. Henderson outside. Rejected by Walker. Richmond outside. Here's Eason. Hasn't made one yet. From deep, Walker. Mavericks with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Henderson. Popped up there for Edwards. And stolen by Siakam. And it's the Rockets on the break. And the rejection by Holmgren. Johnson outside. Left side, Edwards. Driving the lane. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, my. What a huge flush by Edwards. Showing off right now.
Pass to Richmond. Trying to get something going. Another miss by Houston. Mavericks leading by 8. There's the screen. Houston.
First personal foul. Second team foul. In for the Mavericks.
Here's Thompson. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Pass to Henderson. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Now here's Richmond. He has yet to score. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Richmond outside. On the wing, Walker.
Defense is all about anticipation, and he had perfect anticipation on that pass and comes away with the steal. That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Out to the right wing. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Williams looking over the floor. Here's Giannis. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
Mavericks leading by 9. About 7 seconds separating the shot game clock. And the dunk by Holmgren.
The fans and this team just love how Holmgren plays the game, going on the attack with a ton of energy.
The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. And the wing jumper offline.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Johnson the screen. Near the three-point line, it's Holmgren. Misses off the right iron.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Right back after this break. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed them early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Heads up play by Smith, giving it away instead of forcing something.
Houston shooting their fourth attempt at the free throw line right here. Mavericks leading by 11. Pass to Holmgren. Down low. Right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets the three fly. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Kicks it out to Jones. And the baseline jumper, no good.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. And so here is Houston. 11-point game. Smith on the wing. It's deflected. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, without question, the game has changed in recent years. And there's always a debate about which game is better. Hall of Famer Julius Erving said in the 80s, nobody shot three-point shots unless they were down, and it was out of desperation. The line was there, but the game was played inside that line. The game was played in the paint, inside out. Kevin, different does not mean better or worse.
I would agree. The game rolls on, doesn't it, David? You've been in this league a long time. The game rolls on.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
And Ime Udoka wants a timeout. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Rockets trailed by 13. Now Williams. No scoring in this one. Pass to Jones. Now here is Smith. Shot clock at 5. Drills the three-pointer.
You love seeing Smith Jr. be assertive off the catch. Great shot.
Outside Edwards. Garnett outside. Shoots the 3. It's good from long range. Garnett's got the lead up to 13 now for the Mavs.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Garnett's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Smith missing again.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Edwards looking it over. To the inside. Garnett. And Garnett with the slam.
And how about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
Pass to Smith. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. He's got 13. And Smith with the stuff.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Here's Giannis. Pass to Smith. Now Giannis. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And Dallas gets called for the foul.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Mavericks leading by 17. Alvarado with it. Nothing on the board. It's stolen by Jones. Here's Smith, and he drives in. Garnett with the block. Fades. It's rebounded by Coulibaly.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Kevin Garnett.
Look, a big man who can score at all 3 levels, they do not grow on trees. Smith Jr., he is one of them.
That one is no good. And so it's Garnett who brings up the ball for Dallas. Here's Edwards, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
Mavericks ball.
35 seconds left in the third quarter. Fires for 3. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. It's trailed by 16. Here's Giannis. Antetokounmpo converts inside.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game. Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
For Dallas, they have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Pass to Smith. 1 second left. And no good in the last second attempt this time. And so it's Dallas with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We've got more in store for you right after this. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Rockets trailed by 16. Wallace outside. Back to Siakam. They double team Siakam. Here's Nevitt. And the layup is good. Nevitt's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Rockets.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
He gets it in there. And the Mavericks lead by 16.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it. They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Pass to Thompson. And stolen by Eason. To the middle. Here's Siakam. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And the layup's good off the glass. Henderson's got 4 points now in the quarter. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And also the hustle showing through with all those steals and not giving much breathing room for the offense to operate.
Here's Holmgren. It's rebounded by Houston.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Thompson outside. The three. Sinks the triple. Thompson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And this is Thompson's shot, one of the most gifted outside shooters the NBA, the world has ever seen.
Inside. Pass to Nevitt. All right, Richard, with the game on the line, which current player will you choose taking the last shot?
You can't go wrong with Dame time. KD is up there, too, because he can get his shot off from anywhere. But you give me one shot, I'm going to say Klay Thompson.
Timeout called the Rockets. Teams changing it up here. Mavericks leading by 21. Henderson outside. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Dallas, no good that time either.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Over in the corner, Edwards. Uncovered. Rebound by Smith.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Here's Antetokounmpo.
And with his length, it's easy to see why Holmgren's such an effective shot blocker.
And Garnett with the slam.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Back to Smith. On the mark with the 15-footer.
In that mid-range area, consistency is key for Jabari Smith.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Pass to Holmgren. On the wing. And it's off the back rim. No good. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. trailing by 19.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Dallas.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Chet Holmgren.
Honestly, I just love how relentless he is on the glass, making a big effort to pull the ball in and give his teammates extra chances.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
It's a shame, really. If they had been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
Pass to Coulibaly. It's rebounded by Dallas.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Smith outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight, just unreal.
Henderson right side. Out to the right wing. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.